Alright, so the 808 line from Way of Wade has been some of the best Kobe alternatives on the market, and this is the new iteration. Yo guys, Zakaragi here for another episode of Toilet Reviews, where we'll be going over the Way of Wade 808 Ultra in the Family Love colorway. So a lot of interesting features about this shoe and some changes from the previous model, but before I get into things and tell you guys all about it, I need you all to do me a huge favor and like and comment on this video. I gotta get my engagement up so that the algorithm promotes my video and puts it out to the masses so I can continue to grow and keep putting out great videos for all of you guys out there watching. So go ahead and like and comment, I'd really appreciate it. So without further ado, let's get straight into this review. So these guys retail for $160 US or $220 Canadian, and that's awesome because it stayed the same price as the previous model and there were some improvements made to the shoe as well. Now this Family Love colorway is so damn clean. I love the bright pink we have going on here with the hits of the baby blue and white. It just contrasts all very well. And at the time when I got these, there were only 3 colorways available, so they had the 2 different All-Star Game pairs, and then these guys right here. I opted to go with these guys because those All-Star Game pairs were very loud, and these ones were more of the calmer look out of the 3 that were available. So this is what I went with, but I will say there are a ton more colorways available right now that I would cop as well, but these ones are the ones I have for now. But as always with the Way of Wade shoes, they're loaded with many details throughout the shoes. My personal favorite that I wanted to highlight with you guys are all the hearts you can see throughout the strap on the shoe. So I guess you could say this is a visual representation of how much love D Wade has for his family and those around him. But now, getting into the outsole, we have a combination of herringbone going in multiple directions and a linear blade pattern. Definitely more traditional versus what was used on the 808 Ultra, but I don't mind at all because you literally can never go wrong with herringbone. You'll also notice that parts of the outsole are sectioned off, which I found to be pretty interesting honestly. And I do want to note that I heard that this outsole design was inspired by soccer footwear. I'm not exactly sure which part of this outsole takes the direct inspiration. I'll let you guys decide in the comments down below what your interpretation is. You can comment down below and let me know. But my guess is that with how this outsole is sort of arranged and sectioned off, maybe that's how the cleats would be arranged on a soccer boot. I don't know, that's just my guess here. But these seem like they should perform pretty well on the indoor courts. I took them around the house a little bit and it does feel pretty grippy. Now, when it comes to the outdoor usage, typically with Way of Wade, they like to use their tough RB rubber compound, which is great for outdoors, mind you, but it wasn't specifically mentioned if that rubber compound was used on the 808 Ultra here, so I'm not sure if these are going to hold up. Typically with Way of Wade, they do have great durability outdoors, so we'll see when I take them outdoors and I'll let you guys know. Also, when you look at the outsole, there is a large carbon fiber shank plate and it is pretty damn sturdy. I really like this metallic blue color it has. Never seen that before with carbon fiber. Moving along, for cushion, it hasn't changed in the sense that it's still a full-length boom foam drop-in midsole. The 2 main differences between these and what was used on the 808 Ultra is that these don't have the same bottom-loaded TPU support piece on them and that these are a thicker slab of boom foam. Also, I'm not quite sure if these guys have some sort of built-in shank plate within the drop-in midsole. It feels like it does honestly with how these things spring back when I push it back like this. Like, that is crazy right there. But like I said, not entirely sure if there is anything in there. It does feel like there is. So as far as how these feel on foot, now you do sit a little bit higher up off the ground, especially in this heel portion right here, but it does feel a lot more comfy and bouncy compared to the Way of Wade 808 Ultra. This is all just from a try-on standpoint, so we'll see how this sort of translates onto the court when I take them out there. So for materials, these are mostly made of textile and TPU. So the TPU is used in high wear areas like the toe box area, but is also used to give the textile some some more structure and give more support for the foot. There's also a part of the materials that looks like it's carbon fiber, but I'm pretty sure it isn't. Plus, these materials are more on the breathable side, so if you're someone that is always playing in a hotter environment, whether that's in a really hot gym with no AC or just outside a lot, these guys are going to be great for you because they'll let your dogs breathe a little bit more. So looking at the medial side, we have these TPU windows and they do have perforations, but I wanted to point out how you're able to see straps that are connected to the eye stay, which is supposed to help in securing your foot better. There is a midfoot strap here that is connected to the uppers using a bungee cord. Now that is cool that the strap has the bungee cord because it makes it more accommodating for different foot shapes, especially when you secure it onto the shoes like that. But I am a little bit worried because the more that you use this bungee, the more that you stretch it out over time, it's gonna lose its elasticity, and once it loosens up and whatnot, I don't know how well it's gonna fasten your foot into place when you strap these up. So I guess I'll cross that bridge when we get there. But moving along, the tongue on the uppers is different. So we have a two-piece construction here, meaning that the part of the tongue is connected to the uppers, then the other part of the tongue is connected to the footbed, and it extends further along the footbed so it can really wrap your foot. And I do want to note that you don't get a whole lot of room to play with when it comes to moving this tongue around, so it could lead to some potential issues with getting the shoes on your foot, depending on your foot shape, of course. And then when it comes to the back half of the shoe, it is made of synthetic leather, and you'll also notice the external heel counter as well. Also, the inner part of the shoe is very well padded, and it feels pretty comfy on foot. Now when it comes to sizing, these do fit true to size. I would recommend trying these on first if you are a wide footer, if they are available somewhere near you, but if you can't try them on, going true to size should work best. But overall guys, these feel like they're going to be fantastic on court. I can't wait to try them out. So the Way of Wade 8083 Ultra series is one of my favorite shoes to play in from the brand, so I'm really hoping that the 8084 Ultra meets my expectations, or better yet, exceeds them. So comment down below and let me know what you think about the shoes. Are these fire? Are these not? Would you guys take them out on court? Let me know, and if you have any questions, comment them down below and I'll try my best to get back to you guys whenever I can. But now we're at that point in the video, it's time for hashtag Zacharagi, what you rockin'. So for today guys, I got a bit of a classic right here. So these are the Kobe 8 Area 72 or the All-Star Game pair, and man, this is such a clean shoe right here. So believe it or not, I actually copped these for $100 off Facebook Marketplace. I know that does seem unheard of, but these were actually in really bad condition when I bought them, but I could still work with them, so I sent them over to my guy Kanatsky. He's a shoe restorer, and he actually restored these and brought them back to wearable condition, so I'm super excited to wear these today. I could shoot around in them and work out in them. Probably won't actually go ahead and play with them in a game because there are parts of the shoe that are wearing out a little bit that I don't think will hold up very well because of what the previous owner did with them. But all in all, I'm still really happy to have these in the collection and be able to wear them. So that is it for today guys. I appreciate you guys all for watching. I'm signing out. Peace.